Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite color, which is black. The psychological impact, the kind of image goals that you would achieve when wearing black, and some of the misconceptions and my favorite ways of matching it. So I do a series of color psychology videos because I think that this is the foundational layer that everybody needs to know. Apart from the color wheel, the skin tone, one of the information not often talked about is when we wear something, what does it symbolize and what does it represent? And so if you have not checked out this series, check out the playlist Fashion Psychology. I have not just covered MBTI when it comes to what kind of personal style, what kind of style suits different personality type, but I also talk a lot about the different colors and the psychological impact. This can then help you to decide what kind of colors would best represent you and meet your objective in terms of the look you want. Let's talk about the meaning and symbolism of black. Black is often associated with someone that is mysterious, edgy, dominating, assertive, bossy. It is a color of power for sure. However, some people have to be very careful in terms of how they approach black and how often they wear black. And I think this is me, the pot calling the kettle black, because I'm clearly a person that wears a lot of black. And I'm very much aware of what kind of image that it provides. And therefore, I think I want to share a little bit about the contradictive element that black can actually give. As much as black is associated with someone that is very confident, powerful, because it has a mysterious effect to it, and it's closely linked with not just heroes, but even villains. So think about Batman, right? He's in all black, but so as Catwoman, she is also in black. Both of it can either feel very heroic in terms of the optimistic side, but black can also be perceived as negative or evil, right? When it comes to working with black and the kind of clients that should wear black or people that should stay away from it, there's only one general rule. First, I look at whether it suits their personal style. Do they have the physicality? Do they have the character that embody the color black? For example, if you are someone that is pretty like daring, courageous, you want to appear really like assertive and strong-willed, wearing black is going to help you achieve that. And if you want to be perceived as someone that is quite serious and formal or elegant, black is going to be associated with that. For introverts, if you wear a lot of black, you're going to end up looking very reserved, like you don't want to be approached, because black is associated to making you look more mysterious. If you want to further emphasize the fact that you are introvert, feel free to embrace wearing black. But if your job requires you to network, to be expressive, to have charisma, to be able to get strangers to open up to you, or like certain client-facing jobs where looking like a people person or sociable is going to be important for you, then wearing black may not be very ideal. So black, as much as it's elegant, it's timeless, it is definitely a color that you can invest in when it comes to longevity of fashion. The overall vibe of black is that it gives off a very intimidating vibe. For example, if you're someone that looks really young, youthful, and people don't take you seriously, you need a bit of structure, a bit of that cool, not arrogant, but elevated kind of vibe, then I think wearing all black is going to do you a lot of justice. I want to talk about two misconceptions about black that a lot of people don't know. First things first, black is not an easy color to match. A lot of people have this misconception that black goes with anything. Actually, it's wrong. All colors can have a specific way of wearing it if your goal is to look your best, right? But if you don't have the goal to look your best, you just want to be average and you don't want to think so much about it, I think if you want to mix all the neutral colors together, it's fine. I think this advice is more for people who want to be very strategic in how they wear black. For example, if you wear black with a very bright accent color, so an accent color is anything that's not black or white. So anything that's like bright blue, yellow, orange, pink, red, you know, all these colors with personality, right? That is very bright, vibrant. If you match it with black, it will end up looking very tacky. It will end up looking like they both do not go well together, because one is very strong and cold and the other one is super bubbly and expressive. So you have this clash of genre, which is not going to make your outfit look good. They are very tasteful. There are people who are very expert in doing so. But if you're only starting out, I think sticking to all black or just black and white is going to be your safest choice. The other misconception about black is that people would say, in order to look slim, just wear all black. It's not entirely untrue. It's just that if you only base it off that wearing all black is going to make you look the slimmest, but you don't consider the cutting, the design, your proportion, you don't try to strategically find the kind of fabric that actually makes you look slim, if that is your goal, then black doesn't necessarily make you look slimmer compared to another color that is the right fabric, the right design and cutting that makes you look slimmer. What is my favorite way of wearing black? If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you would see that I talk a lot about techniques on wearing black in terms of mixing different shades, texture. It's because I want to create a kind of dimension when it comes to wearing black. I think one thing about black is you can either look super cool in it, or you will look like a super boring person. It's like a plain black outfit that has no character, no effort. So even though you're wearing black, which is a pretty effortless color, you still need to consider whether it has an interesting shape, whether it has an interesting texture or detail that is going to help you bring out the black. Because sometimes black can make you look like you are in the background too much, and therefore a lot of my advice would be mixing soft and hard elements together. So for example, hard element would be considered like vinyl, shiny leather fabric, anything that is high shine. Leather itself is considered a hard element. Then you mix it with something that is softer. So for example, like lace or velvet. It's that blending of hard and soft that is going to make the black a little bit more dimensional, and therefore making the overall outfit more interesting. I hope you found this short video useful. If you do, please help me like and share, and this will help me a lot to continue to produce such contents for you in future. I will see you in the next Color Psychology video. Bye.